Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is very special. I'm actually going to be painting a Bob Ross painting. I'm painting his Distant Mountains painting. I'll put an image of it here, what it's supposed to look like. And by the end of the video, you'll see what my kind of rendition of it will look like. So I have all the paints set up here. I had issues finding some of them, so I kind of mixed a couple colors in to make it look like the actual color that he uses. And I'm just gonna go and he likes to do a coat of liquid white on top of his canvas so that the colors blend properly. So I'm gonna go do that off camera. And I forgot to mention, I am using his tutorial from YouTube. I'm gonna be watching the YouTube video while I am painting. So I got my liquid white on the canvas, and it looks like he takes the blue and he kind of makes like a crisscross motion and it blends really well with the white. Oh wow. This works really well. I know it's not like perfect, but look at that color blue. Yep. So it's getting lighter towards the horizon, like he says. Oh my gosh, my hands are getting tired. Man, he does this. Something like this.
Back up here in the sky, if you have some left on the brush.
So now he's working on the water. So he takes a little bit of phthalo blue, I still have some here, and a little bit of phthalo green. Not too much. Kind of like blend them together. I really hope this doesn't stain this palette. Okay. So hopefully this will look good. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. So he said to blend it from the outside, going in. That's what I'm doing. I can see the greens leaving like a streak behind, but I kind of like it. Bob Ross is so chill, guys. Like, I bet even if like a 2-year-old showed him a picture that they painted, like he'd be so like proud. So I'm sure like he would be proud of this. And then he's back at the sky.
The big thing that we try to teach you here is to enjoy what you're doing and to have fun.
Oh boy.
It should make you happy.
Back at the sky with some more darker blue.
Wash the brush. That's not the most fun part of this whole technique. Wash the brushes that are over the stem. Now, have a box down here.
I feel like this part's gonna be blocked. Oh my goodness, what was that? Did he beat the devil out of the brush? He totally just smacked the life out of this brush.
So we use a fan brush today. You can do this with a 1-inch brush or a 2-inch brush. I just picked up the fan.
So now he's using the fan brush. And he's making happy little clouds. So I'm gonna go ahead and load that up with blocks of titanium white. And, oh boy, I'm actually quite nervous.
You have to make big decisions.
Oh, we have to make big decisions when we place clouds in our paintings. Just realized you guys can't see, sorry. I just moved it down now. Oh no. Guys, I don't know how to paint clouds.
You have to decide where things live in your world.
Aw.
Because you have unlimited power here. You can do anything.
I have unlimited power in my own world, guys.
Anything.
So we added another cloud here. I mean, doesn't look too bad. So now he's going back in with the big brush and he's like kind of blending out the bottom of the clouds with the painting. So I'm gonna go and do that. My brush still has some blue on it, which I think it works in this favor, because you want to blend it with the sky, right? There you go, Bob.
Very lightly, 3 hairs.
Pluck out those clouds.
Just go across.
Oh boy, he's going sideways now. Oh.
Same thing over here. Just to corner the brush, just to stir it up a little.
Here we go, guys. I'm making some big decisions. I'm gonna place my mountain right here. My knife isn't working very well. Why is it looking like that?
Very strong. Okay, now then. Maybe there's another little bump there. And you decide. Whatever you want. Scrape off.
He's going too fast now. Slow down, Bob. Let me catch up. Okay. He added another little mountain here. That's what I'm gonna do. Something is wrong with my paint knife. I can't just get it like how he has it.
You hear how hard I'm scraping.
Yeah, I'm scraping it hard too, Bob.
Really get in there and get tough with it. We're gonna take our 2-inch brush and we want to grab it and pull it.
Grab it and
I'm still
pull it.
applying a great deal of pressure here.
Grab it and pull it.
Pull firmly down. That helps create that illusion of mist at the base of your mountain.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. See there? That's all there's to it.
That was rough. I'm not liking the way my mountains look, but hopefully, because I know he's gonna put some things in front of it, hopefully it'll start looking a little bit better. So now he's adding the white snow part of the mountains. I'm actually quite nervous because my mountains already don't look very good. See, like, what's wrong with my brush? Why doesn't it not, or my knife, why doesn't it not, doesn't glide properly? Like, his looks so good. Kind of looks okay. Could be better. Here's the other one. Oh. Like, I'm putting it on my knife correctly, like the way he does it, but for some reason, it's not looking like his. Is that okay? This one here. Not too bad.
And very firm. That's most important. There. Now, before we get too far along, get carried away here, just put a little shadow now. Just take a little bit of that. No pressure. Once again, no pressure. Let that knife just float.
Oh boy. I think these ones look okay. What do you think? I added the shadows, like he said. So, yeah, the highlights and the shadows. Okay, I think he's gonna start making the happy little tree, and I'm super excited. So we're using the fan brush again.
Load the brush full of paint, both
Full
sides.
of paint, both sides.
Full of paint.
Okay.
And maybe back in here, there's some little trees that live far away. They're happy little trees that live.
Happy little trees that live far away.
There.
Now we're gonna add some happy little trees right here.
On the tap. You know, at the beginning of the show, I said something about drag up your old easy chair and relax with me. I had a letter from a fantastic lady, and she told me each week when the show comes on in her area,
I love his little
she
stories.
drags up her old easy chair, and she's going to sit and watch the show. And every week, without fail, she falls asleep.
Aw.
And she says by the time she wakes up, I finished the painting and gone, left her there in a chair by herself. But, you know, whether you awaken refreshed or you paint along with us, either way, I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoy being here with you. There. All I'm doing here is taking that color and pulling it straight down.
So now he's mixing some yellow and green together with the fan brush, and he's gonna add like little specks of grass in the background. So I just painted the trees, and it looks like the trees are reflecting into the water, so we're just gonna balance that out with some color. Kind of like this, I guess.
And we can make just the indication of some little grassy things that live back here in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you want them. There. Just all kinds of little projections. You can touch a little yellow ochre here and there, a little Indian yellow, whatever.
I hate using this fan brush. I'm not a fan of the fan brush. There we go. Now he's adding the water line, so gotta be very careful. Oops. I'll try and spread that out here. Oh no. I hate this. You guys are just watching me struggle right now. Now he's using the fan brush again to make a giant evergreen tree on the left side of the painting. I don't know how this is gonna work. Apparently I can't paint in a straight line. I tried to make the water straight, but now the horizon's kind of like curved a little bit. Maybe it's because I'm not using an easel. I have no idea. I am very nervous for this one. You started it about right here. I'm like tapping it. I should have added some sap green to it. There we go.
If you've painted with me before,
He's giving him a little
everything
friend.
needs a friend. Even the trees and the bushes and everything. Friends are that important. There we go. Okay. Right on down. I've painted probably 20, 30,000 paintings now.
Another tree. He's adding another
Just
tree.
Back and forth. Think about the little limbs. Okay, just in here we can do anything we want. Just because we're going to separate all that with highlights. Brush is too slow. Let's get serious.
Oh, we're getting serious.
Brush and go right through that.
I have no idea how this is gonna work, but he's like adding bushes into the water with this super dark color that we used for the tree. Okay, whoa. He made this like all the way across.
Names if you want to.
He wants me to name the bushes.
There's Fred. Whatever it takes. But each one of these is an individual with his own personality. Begin thinking about him. Building his shape. There. And as I say, people may look at you like you're a little little different, but that's all right.
So now he's adding the highlights of the trees using some green. And try not to mess up.
I mean, quite dark. Quite dark. Don't want to lose that contrast. Not as bright and shiny as the new ones. There. Just right into that. And maybe.
We're back using the palette knife, and he's basically just cutting through the paint so that we can add some sticks and bushes. Adding some sticks and twigs here.
But the ones that show through here, people will think you work for weeks with your little one-haired brush putting all that detail in there. And that's our secret.
Now we're starting to add some foliage in the foreground. He made a bush like about right here. I'm gonna use the corner of this brush because I don't have a smaller one. I added some color here. Look at that. Oops. And we're adding some more in the foreground. So we always work from the background to the foreground with paintings, according to Bob. And I trust him. So that's what I'm doing. You don't want the bushes to be just green. There we go. Look at that. Now I got the bushes laid out. He wants to make a little pathway. So we're using this again. He made a little pathway around here. Oops. Oh no. I cut right through the bush. I don't think that matters. Adding highlights to it now.
Ooh, that's nice. Gives you cold chills. It works so well. There we are. Look at that. All you gotta do is bring some of those bushes right over it. Okay.
Now he's going in, and so we're done the pathway. On the other side of the path, we are going to make some more trees and bushes. I'm gonna make another tree right here. Trying to use just a corner of my brush because I am using a little bit of a bigger brush than Bob here. Now he's going in with the knife again, and he's gonna make some more tree branches, which I was gonna do that anyways if he didn't do it. Gonna follow what he's doing. He's trying to cover up the pathway just a little tiny bit. Now we're at the very end. The last step he did was he took one of these really thin brushes and he added a couple of sticks in the foreground. He added a little stick about right here, I think. Oops. Look at that. I think I made it to the end.
We'll call this painting finished. And from all of us here, I really hope you
My
enjoyed it.
hands.
So happy painting, and God bless. I'll see you next time.
God bless. Ending credits are really loud. Okay, I'm done my painting. Don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm gonna rate it about like an 8 out of 10 maybe. I'm just gonna clear off this mess. Look at the mess here. We barely used the red and the yellow in this painting. But I'm gonna try and wash everything, and then I will hold up my painting and show you guys the finished product. Here is the grand reveal of my first ever Bob Ross painting. It doesn't look too bad from a distance, but if you zoom in really closely, I don't know, the mountains up here, there's speckles here. I don't know why. I think everything else overall it was a really good experience. I absolutely love watching Bob Ross. I just never had the time and motivation to do a painting. Definitely want to do this again. If this video does well on YouTube, I probably will film another one. If not, I'll probably just do it on my own time. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me paint and struggle a little bit. But overall, I give it about an 8 out of 10. Just the whole experience, it was really relaxing most of the time. I love his voice. He told a story in the video where a lady doesn't even know how to paint and she just watches his videos just to fall asleep to them because his voice is so soothing. I just wanted to pay tribute to him in some way. So yeah, once this dries, I will give it a little signature at the bottom. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, making it to the end with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.